Kaspa. I know. I see the comments. A lot of people are wondering what exactly happened to a project that, dominated the year of 2023. Not just dominated the year of 2023. It's just there was no competition, to be quite frank with you guys. And pretty much for the last 1 month, we haven't really seen that same amount of momentum that we're used to seeing for Kaspa, so far, like I said, in the last month or so. So we're going to be talking about what exactly is next for Kaspa, what are some next price targets we could be aiming for. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right. At this point, I'm sure everyone is, aware as to what's happening with the markets. We're seeing a huge flash crash that happened early yesterday. And I don't really want to go into it once again. I've literally explained this throughout in all my videos. If you want to know exactly what happened, I made a separate emergency update, when this happened, which was early yesterday. So I would strongly encourage you guys to go watch that and kind of get a little bit more information as to what exactly happened. But of course, at this point, we know that, we have seen quite a bit of retracement within the markets, and Kaspa is down, of course, with the entire market momentum down 11.2%. But if we're looking at it on the monthly time frame, guys, we can see where it's lagging behind. And this is what I mentioned early in the video. We're not used to seeing Kaspa not outpacing majority of the markets. You can pretty much see everything else seems to be up on the monthly time frame except Kaspa down 27.4%. And it goes back to my main point. Kaspa dominated the year of 2023, while all these coins that are absolutely killing it right now, these coins were not even moving. So, we need to consider that factor. And yes, I see the comments. In terms of the community overall, commitment, in terms of community's overall belief, it's literally at its all-time high, I would say. I don't think people are bearish on CAS, but the people that just only solely hold Kaspa and then come out and talk negative, when the price starts going down, then that's your fault, right? You always want to diversify your portfolio, no matter what coin you're holding. Literally, no matter what coin you're holding, diversification is key. Because you never want to put your eggs in one basket. Now, let me give you an example as to why that is so important. Let's say you had Kaspa and several of these other coins. Now that Kaspa is lagging behind, these other coins are carrying your portfolio. And of course, that minimizes risk as well. So I would strongly encourage you guys to, diversify your portfolio if you have not already. But we're going to be discussing what exactly is next for CAS. So, if we're looking at the price as of January the 4th, the price is currently sitting at 10.4 cents. As mentioned already, down 11.3% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also down 7% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap currently sitting at $2.3 billion with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $68.3 million. So, one thing that we can point out is, of course, the market cap, it's still above $2 billion mark, which is really, really nice to see. But what is next for the price? So before we get into the price, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So of course, we did see the Bitcoin dominance index shooting up. And again, not a surprise to any one of us after, we do tend to see BTC see these type of flash, price crashes. We do tend to see the dominance index going up because people tend to take their altcoins positions and move back to BTC because Bitcoin tends to hold better compared to altcoins, and that's what you can even see right now. If I were showing you guys the daily time frame, we're pretty much seeing 11, 12, 10%, but if we're looking at BTC, it's down 5.1%. So you get the idea as to why a Bitcoin dominance is so important. But let's take a look at CAS and see what exactly is happening with Kaspa. So of course, we know what happened on December 29th. We did see the price retest the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, and that was of course really, really nice to see. But we're making our way back to where we were prior to this massive wick towards the upside. And this wick was really, really nice, and I continuously told you guys, I want to see the price holding within this range, either the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level or the 61.8 fib zone. And so far, Kaspa was holding. Now, hear me out carefully. Kaspa was holding within the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level, but of course, we have seen BTC come out and see that massive flash crash due to that article that came out. Of course, that is going to impact the entire market, and of course, Kaspa is also seeing that reaction. So let me go on the hourly time frame and give you guys a better look as to what exactly is happening. So we went CAS USDT, KuCoin. No, I think it's on MEXC, my charts. There it is. Let's go on the hourly time frame. There we are. Okay, so you can see this for yourself. Like I said, this is what you want to hear very, very carefully. Kaspa was doing literally exactly what I wanted Kaspa to do, which was, build stronger support within the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. And so far, so good. It is doing a great job. But of course, Bitcoin came and did the, of course, the most, I wouldn't say impossible thing at this point. Again, I think it was overdue, and I wouldn't say overdue is the right word to use. I think it was planned, and I've said this in several videos. But let's take a look at what's happening. So Kaspa saw a significant pullback, 12.3% pullback from its levels yesterday. And of course, we did see this wick after we retested the 78.6 Fibonacci support line. We saw Kaspa moving up to almost 11 cents mark, but we're seeing retesting again to the 78.6 zone because Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a minor retracement over the past few hours as well. But what exactly is next now? That is the question that you might have. I've said this to you guys from the beginning. It's really, really important for the price of Kaspa to stay within the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level, and I've made that quite clear. If this level is lost, so far we've seen wicks below the 78.6, but never managed to actually close below it, because if we close below it, I think there is more downside. And honestly, the support that I could be looking at is 9.3 cents, and I could see that happening if we close below it. So it's really, really important for the price of Kaspa to hold this level. But if you were again kicking yourself just a few days back when it was retesting 13 cents, again, the opportunity is there again. If you are dollar cost averaging in and you're here for the long haul, you don't really care, you just want a dollar cost average, of course, you are getting a cheaper price compared to, of course, its all-time highs. And one thing a lot of people don't understand is, people can come out and say, Kaspa is better than Solana, Kaspa is better than Avalanche, Kaspa is better than Cardano. I hear these statements all day long. And maybe the tech is better, potentially could be better, but we need to realize it's still really, really early, and this is something not a lot of people focus on. As far as Kaspa is concerned, there's no smart contracts. There's literally no smart contracts, and people come out and say, oh, what, Kaspa is better than Ethereum, Kaspa is better than Solana. That's why I've said in the past, it's still very, very, very early for us to be comparing it with these big boys. Once smart contracts launch, then we move to the next step in terms of comparison. As far as tech goes, all of these layer ones have a unique tech, exclusive to their project. So that's something that you guys would want to keep in mind. But so far I'm liking. Hear me out. I'm liking the way we were holding prior to this dip, and I'm expecting that we will see Kaspa finding its way back above if Bitcoin is able to close back into the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. I'm expecting the Kaspa will be heading back to the zone where it was prior to this pullback. So that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think. Do you think Kaspa is going to go lower? Where do you see Kaspa trading at the end of the month? That's what I want to hear from you guys. Love each and every one of you guys. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.